guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I'm going to be recreating the look that I had on in my recent video when I did my Sephora haul. I wanted to show you guys how I created this eye look, and a lot of you already asked me to do this look for you guys. So I'm going to be using the products that I featured in that haul on my face today. Now I do want to go ahead and mention that a couple of products that I am going to be using on my face was not featured in that haul. So I do have a new brow product that I'm using in today's video, and I also used a setting powder that I did not haul, and I think it was something else I didn't haul in this video that I used. I don't know, I forgot, but pretty much everything on my face is from that haul. Oh, and the concealer. Now this concealer that I'm going to be using is a concealer that I featured in my drugstore haul. So I did recently upload a drugstore haul as well, and I featured a concealer in that haul. So I'm going to be not testing it out because I've already tested it out without filming it. And I think that's all I had to tell you. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so I usually do my brows before I turn the camera on, but I did pick up this new brow pencil from the drugstore. It's by Maybelline. This is the Total Temptation Brow Definer. And I wanted to try out a drugstore brow product because I'm always using my Benefit Precisely My Brows. So I'm gonna give this a whirl. And also, if you guys are wondering why my face is really glowy, I use the Brightening Primer Moisturizer by Kors. This is the one that I just recently hauled, and so far I like it. But let's go ahead and try this brow product out real quick to see what it's all about. And the spoolie looks very different, like it's super tiny. Yeah, so this is a good like little size spoolie to brush up those brow hairs, especially if you have like really thin brows. This is definitely gonna like brush every single piece of hair up there. Now let's see if this works. Not bad. Color is not bad at all. It is a little gray though, but it's not too bad. I can work with it. Okay, brows are done. It is a little gray. I'm pretty sure you guys can't really see it on camera. So what we're gonna do later on is we're gonna go back into the brows after we get done applying everything on the face, because I always like to go in like the inner corner of the brows and just kind of blend it in so it won't look too choppy right there. But I'm gonna go on top with my Benefit 3D brow tones, and this just has like a little tint to it, so I'm just gonna go over the brows once we get done with everything else. But anyway, let's go ahead and play with the foundation. I'm excited to try it out. This is the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and I picked up the shade Macao. I haven't tried it out. I haven't tried any samples of this yet, so super excited to test this out and see how it looks on me. So it does come with a pump, which I do appreciate. So we're gonna pump out a little on the hand. There it is right there, and let's give this a whirl. Perfect match. Ooh. Okay, so far so good. The color match is perfect. I'll definitely be wearing this some more just to see if I like it more than my NARS Sheer Glow and also my All Day Weightless Foundation. I want to see which one I like the best, but so far this looks pretty good on the skin. So now let's go into concealer. I picked up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Tan. They did come out with new shades, and I actually have already tried this out because I've worn it to work, but I want to show you guys how it looks on my skin. And so far, I do like the concealer. I like how it twists up and you have a little sponge applicator. So this is what tan looks like on me. I'm going to use my Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder to set my concealer. Now to set my entire face, I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Fix, and I am in the shade NW45. So this and also the Too Faced setting powder are both products that I did not haul in my recent haul video. So just wanted to mention those because I know you guys are going to wonder what I was putting on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and put this pretty much everywhere that I did not set my concealer, and I'm using my powder brush. If you guys are interested in purchasing my brush set, it is available right now. Now for bronzer, I am super excited about this. This is the Bobbi Brown bronzer, which is the one that I hauled in my recent Sephora haul video. Whew, cannot wait. I cannot wait. I am in the shade Deep. Well, I think I'm in the shade Deep. I'm not sure, but we're gonna see if this works for my skin. And I'm taking my angled contour brush from my brush set to apply this. So yeah, I think I just found my new favorite bronzer. Yes. Now I can finally clean up the brows a little bit, just to blend out those hairs. And now I can go in with the 3D brow tones and just stroke it on the hair just a little bit. This also kind of darkens the brow. This brow looks so much better than this one, but it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow before we go ahead and finish up the look with the blush and the lips and also the highlights. So I'm gonna take the Too Faced White Peach palette to create or recreate the look that I had on in my recent video. But first I'm gonna go ahead and warm up the crease just a little bit, and I'm gonna take a shade out of the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Just Right, this one right here, and just kind of blend it in the crease. Now going into the White Peach palette, I'm gonna pick up the shade Peach Suede, this one right here, right there, and also kind of dust this in the crease as well, just to kind of soften everything up. And I'm also gonna drag it on my lid. Now we're gonna pick up this dark shade right here. It looks like a kind of like a charcoal gray, and just lightly tap the brush in there and just put it on the outer part of my crease. I guess you call it the outer V. I'm not sure. I don't know. But just the outer part right here. Just tap it and then kind of blend it into the crease. And pick up the shade Peach Passion right here. And I don't have to use any Fix Plus for this shade, but the shade we're going to use after this one is what I have to use to kind of spray my brush, because it wasn't as pigmented as this one. So I'm pretty much just packing it on the center of my lid and just packing it just in the center part. And going back in with that first brush that we used, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that black shade and buff it on the outer part again and kind of blend it into that shimmer. Taking that very first blender brush that we used, this is the Sigma E40. This is the one that I use for my transition shade. I'm just gonna lightly blend where those colors touch so it can look more blended and put together. All right, now going into Peach Suede, which is a really pretty pink peachy color. It's like a, kind of looks like the NARS Orgasm Blush. It's not as pigmented, and you definitely are gonna have to wet your brush with like some makeup setting spray. So I'm just gonna use some MAC Fix Plus to wet the brush with and put it on the center of my tear ducts and kind of just work it in to that blue shade. Now we're gonna go back into this shade right here and use it on the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take my shader pencil brush. This is the brush out of my my brush set, and it is the softest pencil brush that I have ever used. And I'm just gonna lightly blend the bottom lash line with this color. And we're gonna go back into that dark gray shade that we used to kind of smoke out the outer V and place that on the outside of the bottom lash line, like right in this area right there, and blend it in. All right, so I'm pretty much done with the eyes as far as the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lashes. I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty Samantha No. 7 lashes and apply these. I'm also gonna go ahead and line the bottom lash line with a black eyeliner pencil, and I'll be right back. So the eyes are finally complete, and I also realized that there was like this really harsh line right here. This is where that was where I applied that setting powder to kind of chisel out my contour. So Just excuse it. It's okay. All right, going into blush, I'm gonna take the new Bareminerals Gin Nude Blush in the shade But First Coffee. So this is what it looks like. Take a little bit of that. This is like super, super pigmented. Ooh, that's so pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. Now we're gonna go into some highlight, and I wanna take the NYX Born to, I keep wanna say Born This Way. NYX Born to Glow highlighter palette, and I'm going to take this dark shade right here. This is what I've been using. I think I had it on in the, yeah, I had this on in my recent video where I had this look, but this is beautiful. I'm gonna take my tapered highlighting brush, which is also in my brush set. Okay, that's enough highlighter for now. Now let's go ahead and do the lips. I'm gonna take the new Sephora Lip Stories lipstick, and this is in the shade Yum Yum. Let's see how this looks on the lips. Ooh, these are so freaking soft. I think I did a pretty good job matching up that look that I had on in the recent video. I was kind of nervous that I would not be able to recreate it, but I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know your thoughts, and let me go ahead and take my hair down and I'll be right back. All right, so that completes this video. This is how everything looks once it all comes together. I'm actually really loving all of the products that I use in today's video. The foundation, I'm really, really loving. I do want to get more use out of it though to see if I really like it. I love, 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 love the blush, you guys. It looks like a matte blush, but if you look really closely, you can see like little bitty tiny specks of gold shimmer in it. I'm pretty sure it looks really good out in the sunlight, but right now, just looking at it in front of my filming lights, it looks really good. So the eyeshadow I like. I don't like all the shades in the palette, but I do like the shades that I use for today's look. And I can't really think of any other look to create from this palette. I may just have to sit down and just stare at it and get inspiration by looking at other people's looks, but honestly, I don't know what else to do with this palette. I don't know, so I don't know. What else did I use that I loved? Ooh, the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Ooh, it looks so good. This will be my new favorite bronzer. I always use my MAC Swiss Chocolate Blush. I use that as a bronzer, but this is what I'm going to be using for now on, like for a while. I mean, it was pretty pricey, so I do want to get a lot of use out of it, but I love how it just bronzes up my skin. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just the perfect amount of bronze on my face. What else? Oh, the concealer. I do like the concealer. I like how the color works for my skin tone. This is the second to darkest shade, I do believe. Again, this is in the shade Tan. Yeah, Tan. So I do like the concealer. Oh, the brow pencil. I like the pencil itself. I just don't like the color. It's too cool tone. This is the darkest shade, but I feel like it's a little too gray for my liking. But I do like the pencil itself. I love the little spoolie at the end. I love the shape of it. It does do a good job with brushing out the brows. And I like how the pencil is, you know, it has that slanted shape to it, so it's going to be easy to work with on your brows. I'm just not a fan of the color. And what else did I like? Oh, and the NYX highlighter palette. Oh my god. Y'all, get your hands on this. Get your hands on this, because, I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. I think I picked it up from Ulta, so definitely check this out. Oh, and the lipstick that I have on the Lip Story, the Sephora Lip Story. I like the color. I like the texture of it. I like how it's pigmented on the lips. It kind of feels like a lip gloss, and it also kind of looks like a lip gloss because it's super, super shiny. What else? Oh, the primer. This is the Korres Priming Moisturizer. So far, I'm liking this. I like how it looks on the skin. It makes my skin look very, like, hydrated. and it's very moisturizing on the skin as well. This was actually a suggestion from a couple of you guys, and I really like it so far. I like how it's a primer and a moisturizer in one, so it is going to prime my face and also give me that moisture before I apply my makeup. So far, I'm liking it. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I have for this haul tutorial. I guess I'll call it a haul tutorial. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video yet. And I did feature a lot of other products in that haul, so if you haven't checked out my recent haul, I will have the video down below in the description. So yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Make sure you thumbs it up if you enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.